This doesn't give you control.
We can't all
This
speak
gives
at
you
the
no
same
power.
time.
It just makes you look stupid. And I'm gonna ruin you as a lawyer. You'll never be a lawyer again. I bet you I'm gonna make you famous. I'm just giving you rope to hang yourself. You're gonna be in a whole nother courtroom, in a whole nother place for your frivolous lawsuits.
Any texts that we've received,
I sent them.
we've produced, they're all in the Google Drive.
Probably can't
Mr.
read.
Bouchon, you were very aware
the
of this
testimony.
being-
I think I did send those texts. That's saying that.
Hold on one second. I'm speaking now. Okay. The testimony is reflected in the transcript.
Culture.
The accurate testimony.
Disgusting
Okay.
with yourself.
And to the
Black
extent
people like you
that there is
don't
something
care
that
about the
reflects
black
that haven't been produced, we will produce that. Where you
You
going?
make me sick.
Where you going?
It makes me sick. I don't care about not self-preservation.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about this culture. They suck.
Just
Put a whole he'll sell his whole culture out for $1.
Dang, please, just let him ask the questions. Let's give him the answers. And
Said
let's
some
move on
white
with
man try to rob me. Suck.
All right, there's no question
That
pending.
ain't funny. You should be disgusted. You represent everything that's terrible about our whole community, man. And I'm gonna make
Dave,
sure the
can
world
we go
knows
off the
about
record for a
people
second?
like you.
No, we
Yeah,
cannot.
I want the
What?
people to know how disgusted
No.
I am.
Okay.
I'm human, bro. I get people like this try to rob me every day with a straight face. And they don't care about the culture, they only care about themselves.
I'm asking a question.
I'm just
my
object-
mistake.
Oh, your mistake. So she was not
Nah,
present?
not her. No. I just said my mistake. I ain't saying it again.
Do you frequently make mistakes, Mr.
Always.
Davis?
Objection.
Yeah, I make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. I'm human. Silly. That's not gonna go anywhere in court.
Do you make mistakes? I just got him there. He made a mistake.
He's a clown.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on a technicality. He won't be able to come because of a
please.
warrant, so I'll do it in New York.
And now I'm right in front of you. You sweating like a clown. Scared. Look at you all mumbly. Look at you jittery. Look at you jittery.
Dan, please.
We got it.
Please.
We got it.
Okay.
You said it already.
Let's
you know
go.
what happens? My triggers are when you ask me a question more than once. So if you tell me something more than once, that's when I'm interrupting.
So
Period. That's what's happening.
So allow me to
wait,
object.
stop. Let me just say something. The only time I'm interrupting him is when he asks me a question more than once. So when he asks me the same question, that's when I stop him. You get the first question. So, oh yeah.
We're
Hello?
still on the record.
Sorry.
I'm shutting this down. This is ridiculous.
No.
This is
Damon,
ridiculous.
please, we gotta
Your
finish
client
the
is
questions.
unruly.
All right.
He's answering the phone.
Come on.
The witness
We need
is
to-
here.
She-
She's
We need to
talking.
address this
I'm
business.
answering while I'm talking to her, not you. That was
This
a
is
break.
not gonna
I had stood
continue
up.
this
Yes,
way.
it is.
Just
It's
continue
fine.
your
Stop
examination.
This
The
is
witness
not
Stop
gonna
crying. You're a
continue this
lawyer.
way.
Examination.
You're a lawyer.
With
Come
all due
on.
respect, it's his examination. If he wants to conduct it, he can conduct it. If he doesn't, then we can terminate this. But that's on you.
Yeah.
The witness is here.
I'm right here. He's a clown.
All right. You're gonna address the judge tomorrow.
Yeah,
If
he
there's
can say all
issues with
He's
this, you
gonna-
can talk
he
about
took
it.
the phone call, but so what?
Damn, that was not a good look from the alleged mogul. That there weren't no mogul. I've seen a few, whatever they call that thing, where they bring you in and they ask you questions. That there, I've seen a few people do them. That man there is unhinged. Dame is unhinged. Dame is crying broke. I didn't know it was this bad, but I do have empathy for him. We've all been there. We've all been as broke as Dame is. This is this is one of them ones. He's taking L's all over the place here. The other day, arrested for not paying child support. Now he's been brought in and doing some goofy ass deposition, and it's not a good look for him. If you're a true mogul, yeah, if you're not unhinged, if you're calm and cool and collected, if you've got money in the bank, you'd go in there nice and calm and answer the questions. That's what you'd do. But this man, the whole vibe of it is very unhinged. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand some depositions can be irritating, but this ain't a good look, man. It's just not a good look for Dame. And I feel for him, man. He is broke. You can tell. If you didn't know before, a few people have been saying, "Oh man, no man, Dame's not broke. He hiding the money because he's broke." Listen, he is broke. I don't want to hear nothing about him hiding the money. All these goofy rappers, all these goofy hip hop people hiding the money. Listen, people don't hide money. You don't hear about Jeff Bezos hiding money. You don't hear about Bill Gates hiding money. In fact, Jeff Bezos, when he split with his wife, gave her $50 billion. You don't hear about him. I'm sure if anyone was going to do some goofy shit and start hiding shit, it would have been Jeff Bezos. Instead, he pays the money because he's got it. You only ever see this kind of behaviour within hip-hop. Unfortunately, "Oh man, he's rich, Dame's a mogul. Dame's got money, he just don't want to pay his kids." What kind of attitude is that? If you're a true mogul, pay your damn bills. If you're a true mogul, pay what you owe. Simple. Or don't be breeding so many kids. But either way, oh man, I don't want to pay my baby mama. She greedy. Well, I'll tell you what you should have done. Never mind your baby mum being greedy. Stop sharing. Stop being so free, sharing your seed all over the place, and then you won't have to pay nothing out. Anyway, back to this. Dame, what you need to do is calm down, yeah? Get rid of some of your expenses. You seem to be trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're broke. You're not Jay-Z, unfortunately. Rockefeller were 20 years ago now. Yeah, that's done. Finished. That's what you need to let go of it. You're always trying to, I always get the feeling, Dame's always trying to hang on to something. He's trying to be that guy. You're not that guy. Yeah? Jay-Z is there and you are not. And that's the way it went. That's often how it goes. You have good and bad. Yin and yang. Yeah? Good, devil and Jesus. And you got Dame and Jay-Z. That's how it's gone, unfortunately. You are the one that didn't get there. And you're just trying to cling on to things you're not about. Yeah? You're broke. What you need to do is humble yourself. Do an interview and say, listen, I've been talking about being a mogul. I've been talking about competing with Netflix. And all that shit is bollocks. I ain't doing squat with nothing. I'm broke. The quicker Dame Dash comes to that realization that he's finished and he's done, the better off for everyone. Because I don't want to see that. That was embarrassing, man. Seeing a man that unhinged. Seeing a man that riled up over whatever it was. It's not good. And not only that, the whole reason he's being deposed is because allegedly Dame had some floppy film deal or some sort of investment deal went wrong to do with the film industry. Yeah? Dame Dash was meant to be shooting a film. He probably took the money and spent it all on his own bills because his broke pocket, and now he's in a dodgy situation. He's taking L's all over the place, man. And once again, it comes down to Dame not taking responsibility for his position. You are not no Rockefeller no more. You ain't no Jay-Z no more. Not that you ever was, but that's how it went. And this man is sour. He's always talking about everyone else, and it looks bad. It just looks bad in my opinion, but what do I know? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm more broke than Dame Dash is. The difference is, he's trying to be something he ain't, yeah? If you got it, you got it. You ain't got it, Dame, no more. You might have had it before, you ain't got it now. And you're constantly trying to cling on to shit you ain't got no more, that you did have. It's gone, yeah? Your best bet is, put your hands in the air. I'm broke, I'm finished, I'm not a mogul, and at least then, you can start afresh. Who knows, you might be able to bounce back with some dubs. I doubt it, but you might be able to. This ain't it. Whatever you've got to do, this is not it, well and truly. And before I go, I want to touch on some of the things he said in this video. He talks about, and this is what I'm talking about, his lost touch with reality. He starts saying to the lawyer who's interviewing him or deposing him, he starts saying, oh man, you'll never be a lawyer again. Like, who do you think you are? You've watched too many films, boss man. You think you're some big wig who's going to strike people off, or you think you're some big wig who can make him, oh, you'll never work in this city again. Come on, man. Stop talking about film lyrics. Stop reciting shit you've heard in the film. You ain't that man. I'm sorry, Dame, you ain't that guy. Maybe if it was Bill Gates, because I'm sure Bill Gates has got a whole load of people in that industry who he can stop you working. Dame, you ain't that guy. You are not him. You're not someone who can stop a lawyer working, unfortunately. You can't even applaud lawyers yourself. Never mind stop someone else working. Be realistic now. I feel like he's always trying to stunt and be something he ain't. Oh man, you're never gonna work in this city again. Come on, Dame. You was just arrested for child support about you. What would you know about stopping someone working? What you need to do is focus on your child support. Stop worrying about stopping other people doing what they're doing. And worry about your damn self. The other thing he says. He starts saying, oh man, he starts saying to the lawyer, oh, you look jittery. You're being jittery. You're sweating. Bro, Dame. If anyone was sweating, if anyone was jittery, it was you. This was not a good look. That guy who was deposing you, he came across pretty straight up and down for me. A typical lawyer square, in my opinion. You're meant to be calm, cool and collected. You're meant to be the roadman, essentially. Yeah? You got in there and you was riled up. But like I said, to be fair to Dame, this isn't actually real Dame. What we saw there isn't real Dame. This is Dame who's crying broke. Yeah? I did a video the other day talking about, I didn't realise he was this crying broke. Crying broke's a term where you're that broke you start crying. Yeah, One of them ones. But he's angry. He's got that deep broke depression. Yeah, where he's just snapping at everyone. He's just not having it. But like I said, your best thing you can do is get on your knees, get the Bible out, and just pray. That's all you can do at this point, because you ain't doing nothing else. That's for sure. You gotta just pray at this point, because you ain't got no money to pay no bills. Yeah, all you can do is pray on your knees and hope for some divine intervention. And the last thing I'll say is that this is another thing or a key thing you'll notice about people when they are ultimately crying broke or dead broke. They'll start talking about the culture. When people don't have no businesses going on no more, when they were something in the culture, they'll start. You'll hear Dame Dash all the time say, "Oh man, you don't care nothing about the culture." His whole thing now, because he doesn't have any business going on in the industry no more. His whole thing is, "Oh, I'm going to be the voice for the culture." You've got this little subset within the industry that talk about, "Oh man, you're not a real nigger, you're not a real this, you're not a real that, I'm for the culture, you a culture vulture." You've got this little subset, and Dame Dash is trying to represent for them, because he ain't representing for nothing else. He's not representing for the team dubs. Yeah? Dame ain't taking no dubs. All he can talk about is culture vulture 24/7. Don't no one care about culture vulture. Yeah? That's what you need to be doing. Sort yourself out. You look unhinged. It's not a good look.